What is up, guys? This is ISmileyzI here once again, bringing you Case 5 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. This is one of my favorite cases, if not my favorite case of the whole series. It's such a good case. I love it. This is actually my second time doing this because the first time I've been recording on an external hard drive, and the external hard drive ran out of space, but Fraps said it was still recording, so I didn't know, and it only recorded like a quarter of it. So yeah, that kind of sucks. I was basically just sitting here talking to myself for 40 minutes or however long it was. I don't even know. But anyways, guys, let's get started. I am back in college now, so I should have more time to record. I know I haven't recorded the past 2 days, but those particular days I didn't actually have time. But interesting intro here. We got a rainy town, and we have a guy with a knife, or somebody with a knife, and more buildings in rain. What the heck? That's kind of random. Well, it'll all make sense at the end of the case. And now, sad music, for whatever reason. But that particular theme before this music, I don't think you ever hear that, besides in that intro. I could be wrong, but it's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took, because I'm an idiot, and I apparently don't want to make any money. That is, until the day that girl showed up. Oh yeah, another thing. Since I had to record this again, yeah, there are like 3 different girls, and so I was speaking in my girl voice for like 40 minutes, which kind of sucks. I don't know. I'm just really angry mad and annoyed right now. But why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work.
There you are, finally! Where have you been? My sister's trial's tomorrow.
What? Who are you?
Doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are. You're the famous defense attorney, Mia Fey.
Well, there's a couple problems with that. The main one being that Phoenix is a guy. Of course.
Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you?
I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here.
So you are the coffee boy?
Pretty much. I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney.
Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case?
Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though.
That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody.
That's good to hear. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now.
But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney?
Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere.
Please! I'm out of time.
But...
Please, you have to help. It's my sister.
Does kind of remind you of Maya, I suppose. Maya? Could it be? Could it be what? Exactly. Alright. I'll heal you out. I'll hear you out.
Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator.
Scientific investigator? What are you talking about, girl? Emma, was it? You're a scientific investigator?
Yes, that's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's just, you seem kind of, jumpy, or maybe just young?
Young? I'll be 16 years old this year.
Oh, I see. Wait! Only 16?
I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age, no less.
So what exactly is your current position, then?
Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age, no less.
Great, another future professional in training. Kind of like you, Phoenix. You can't call yourself a professional. You're not taking cases. So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow?
My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't.
Yeah, she'd shoot somebody instead. So, it's a murder case.
I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact.
And there's a witness.
Just talk to her. You have to talk to her.
Right. I suppose I will.
Promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but...
That's interesting. How would she know Mia? That is interesting. So, you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then?
Excuse me? I'm not a child. I'll have you know.
Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. Hey, Phoenix. I want to be a forensic scientist. That's true. I do want to be a forensic scientist. I'm taking forensic science courses.
I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you?
Yeah. So we can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm.
If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared.
Your sister?
I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done.
Looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. Yeah, after we talk about the relation to Mia.
My sister asked for her specifically. Mia Fey was a few years below her in school.
So she went to the same school as Mia.
She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one.
Incidentally, Mia is a woman.
Mia, yeah, I thought that was a little strange when I saw you too.
Yeah, I don't know how you could have even said that.
Oh, you're Mia Fey, right?
Yeah, right, exactly. Aw, why do you hate her, Emma? Sorry, I'm giving my voice a little break, because I'm kind of tired from trying to record last time.
But she's my only family.
Your only family? What about your parents? Oh, that sucks. Anyways, let's go to the detention center, because that's the only place we can go. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want to raise this year, understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Why are we talking like this?
Hi, Lana.
I think it's Lana. I'm assuming it's Lana. I mean, it could be Lena. Who knows? Potato, potato. Sorry, I just hit my microphone. Might have been a loud sound there. Apologize. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing?
Look! I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney.
I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? You look more like you're in the military. Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like Mia and Maya, kind of.
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright?
Not really. Except for the problem that, well, nothing. There's something you should know from the start. Which is, the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh?
Wait, but the suspect is...
Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. This witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in an underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. Wonder who that subordinate could be. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. My. Well, it is a bit of bad luck, I suppose. So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective.
A detective?
Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh.
What, Mr. Wright? What does that mean?
Well, it means... Excuse me. The police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me... I didn't mean to do that. Basically, she said that the police will do anything to get her found guilty. I accidentally sped through that because, like I said, I already recorded this, so I can speed through it. And I'm on a touchpad, so yeah. Apologies. My apologies. So, you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities, in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible that you wouldn't.
Lana? What happened to your hand?
Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is.
Huh?
I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in a class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? And of course, people are Skyping me right as I'm recording. This also didn't happen the last time. Dang it. Anyways, you were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she?
Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office.
Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! I don't know if that's necessarily an insult. It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. What? Excuse me? Intellectually attracted.
Intellectually attracted! Lana was the top of her class in school.
My voice is probably too high, but it's not like I can do many female voices anyways. I was the best there was. Oh. And here I was getting excited. Whatever.
I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way.
Well, congratulations, Emma. Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None.
But Lana! You were always this way, weren't you? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana, I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana.
Ah, that is true. She would be all alone. Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. Nice, she's just letting us take our case. We'll take her case. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense?
Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over.
Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. No matter how hopeless it may seem. Lana's confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm going to find out what. That's the right attitude, Phoenix.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Huh? About what?
My sister, she's not always like that, you know.
I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again.
She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. Yeah, I mean, she's kind of cold.
What happened?
What happened to her? Funny because I did that exact same thing in the last recording.
I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe well, maybe not.
Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we?
Okay.
Alright, to the crime scene. The scene of the crime. So this is the lot where it all happened?
Looks like they're still investigating.
Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this.
Hey everyone, keep up the good work!
Hey! What are you thinking?
Well, they are going to be my coworkers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello.
Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. Trying not to stand out too much here, see? Trying not to stand out too much, but I will wear my blue suit with my red tie and with my spiky hair. Hey there. You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner?
Partner?
What do we have here? Looks like a Bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner.
Mr. Marshall!
Marshall? It's more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see?
Strike?
This is our claim, our territory. And the gold mine is evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. Interesting. Was that a hombre a friend of yours?
Kind of, sort of, yeah. He's a detective.
He thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Anyways, we have a couple things we could examine here. Firstly, let's examine that thing on the ground. Over here. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer.
Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright?
What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police.
I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket.
How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Oh, come on, Phoenix. You know Maya would want to do the same thing.
I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay?
She says tender age like she's like 10. By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I could tell she's been waiting for this.
Okay, now, look at the court record.
Alright, so this is just sort of a new method of examining things, specifically in this case, and you will do this later on in the series. There's also something that's going to be I can't speak. Okay, there's something that requires the microphone later on as well, so we'll see how that goes.
You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining from every angle.
Well, the obvious thing is to examine the snap or button or whatever.
Oh look, I think there might be a clue here. Clue there. You should check it out. Press the examine button.
Alright. This is an ID card. Detective Bruce Goodman. ID number 5842189.
See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful?
I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. Just kind of examining things. Goodman's ID.
Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find.
I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. Oh, my vocal cords are getting worn out. Anyways, let's try to examine over here.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is.
Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. The sheriff. Like I said before, this here's our claim. You'd best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Yeah, scary.
Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car?
Well, little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh?
Please!
No problem, partner. About time for victuals anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a cerveza you like. Prospector's office? What does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter?
Note to self, look up Vittles Saloon Cerveza.
Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Right. Great.
Great, maybe there's some clues right here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me? Were you two all set? Us?
What's this? She couldn't be...
You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene. Hello, half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes?
Yes?
Some crunchy goodness coming at you.
Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. And she has a lot of heart name. Great.
This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Oh, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over.
Cough up? Huh?
You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective.
What? That's true. So I guess she must be the witness.
You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about?
Please, cough up queen, tell us what happened.
The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels.
Yes, ma'am. Yipes, she means it. Anyways, time to talk to the Angel Star, aka the cough up queen.
Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon.
Destiny? Was yesterday's special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity.
Evil ones?
Prosecutors, they have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce.
So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday.
I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul.
Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the Cough-Up Queen. Ew! The most heinous of all the evil ones. The one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all.
Wonder who that could be.
Really?
Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear. This lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. That's for sure. So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Starr?
It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel what I know what they talk. I now feel I know what they talk. What they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Sky wield the knife so. Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears, and the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife.
Wait a second, you know Lana Sky?
Of course. It's quite a feat, becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light.
Now why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name?
Can we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Starr? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set. Never mind. You win.
I don't even want to appreciate part of a Trilobite's flavor.
Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there?
The glass-walled booth?
I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him.
Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. Clearly.
So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Starr, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here.
Useful analysis. Not. Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Starr? I sense some hostility.
Hostility? Huh. Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder.
Wonder if Miss Starr was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past.
That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough-up queen.
I thought she was also a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Yeah. Anyways, though, that's all we can talk about Miss Starr about. Time to go up to the High Prosecutor's office to see who this scumbag of a prosecutor is.
This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really.
Thanks.
Look! There's a trophy or something here.
Trophy? What, that shield?
It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, he must be a real stuck-up jerk.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, you never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. Of course it's Miles Edgeworth. Long time no see, Edgeworth.
Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth!
You know him from somewhere?
Of course! I'm his biggest fan! My sister introduced us once and...
Right, her sister was the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk.
No, did I? No! It was just Mr. Wright here, he...
Hey, don't blame me.
We're just here to investigate a murder case.
Murder?
The body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot.
That would be my car. What of it?
What? Your car?
I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream, and I can't really do that justice. Anyways, it's time to talk to Edgeworth about some stuff. And things. So, the body was found in your car. Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, didn't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less.
No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean...
Wait, so you're the chief prosecutor's little sister then?
Yes, sir, I'm a Sky. It's nice to meet you again.
Now, that didn't sound forced at all. Ah, now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise to me too, to think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, now I'm forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand... Wait! What did you say? Mona Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow.
You, Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, I guess looks like we're going up against Edgeworth once again. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy! Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop.
But...
Some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take a break real quick, get some things done, because I need to, and I'll be right back. See you guys in a second.